I now understand why so many of you all like this saw. I think it was Brandon Fischer. Well, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is it's kind of cold today. It's in the lower 30s, mid 30s right now. It is misting and it is raining. If it wasn't for the mist and the rain and the wind, it would be a whole lot nicer out. But today we're back here by another blowdown that we've got. I need to get it cut up and bring the dozer down here and drag it out from where it's at. But by popular demand, there's so many people, I don't know why, but they really like this chainsaw, this Proyama PCS62. Now, I thought in my last video that thing was running pretty doggish, but I don't know. Every comment on that video, people they seem to like it. So today, we're gonna get that saw, gonna try to tune on it a little bit, see if it'll hold a tune, and see how it does, if we can get it running any better into this old tree. So I won't bore you too much. I'm gonna get my gloves on, earplugs, all that stuff, because my hands are freezing right now. We'll get this all fired up. I'll get my little micro screwdriver and we'll see if we can tune on this thing some. Okay, everyone's favorite chainsaw. Primer bulb's empty. So get this thing pumped up, get it started. I'm gonna start out with taking the L-jet out about a quarter turn and see where that gets us. We may end up taking some more. Let that thing warm up for just a few minutes and then we'll mess with that L-jet on it, bring it out a little bit and start on this. See how it goes. That last video, I wanted to run it and bring it up to temperature because the other saw acts a lot different once it gets good and warm. That's why I didn't mess with it last time we ran it. So we'll mess with it today, see if we can get it lined out a little bit more. I'm still hopeful that it will hold a tune, but time will tell on that. So the L-jet, you can see, got two little holes here and one up here. Your idle, your low jet, and your high jet. Okay, that was a quarter turn. That was another quarter. Might have to kick the idle up on it now. Maybe not. Okay, we're gonna try that. That was a half a turn out on the L-jet. So let's run it. It's still fairly cold right now. I've got several good limbs up in here, so we'll just work on it a little bit. Probably get into this trunk too. This trunk's fairly large. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Half a turn on the L-jet made a huge difference on it. I did bump up the H-jet just a little bit, maybe 1/8 of a turn, not quite quarter, but it's doing better. I'm gonna stick it in a little bit larger stuff. No, we're gonna go after the trunk right now. Okay. All right, so the saw's warm. I was just tipping over side to side to see if it had any tone change, kind of like the other one does. No change, it'll die. So, guess I need to figure out now what that is. Maybe check the fuel hose. I wouldn't think it'd be a crank seal, but these saws don't have much time on them. Neither one of them do. When I got them from Joe, I mean, you guys can go back on his channel and watch. He's got several videos on them, but there wasn't just mass amounts of cutting, you know, all day long with them or anything like that. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think it is when it's tilted over to its side for it to die like that. Now it's not doing it. That turnout on the L-Jet, huge difference for it. So why would it die a minute ago turning it, and now it's not? Let's look at the fuel. We're fairly low. We maybe have a quarter tank of fuel left. I mean, could that be it? Could be the pickup tube isn't quite right in the right spot. Don't make sense why it would do it just a second ago, but now it won't. All right, well, I now understand why so many of you all like this saw in the comment section. So all we did do to this saw was take the L-Jet out about half a turn. It woke the saw up night and day. It was good and warm by the time we got done over there cutting up some of that stuff. It seems to be doing okay. Not sure why when I turned it on this side, there are a few times it would die, regular upright, and This side it wouldn't. But I got it to die a few times like this. Then I restarted it and I was unable to get it to die again. So I'm not exactly sure if it's a fuel line or what exactly it is. When it was doing it, I probably should have just stopped then, filled it back up with fuel and seen if that made a difference. I haven't put any fuel in it. It's got about a quarter tank. It's almost empty. But overall, I mean, it did a lot better job than the other one or the last time I ran this thing. Night and day difference in this chainsaw. So y'all leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this saw now that we got it running a little bit better. Still don't think if I needed to buy a saw and I didn't have a chainsaw, it wouldn't be this. It would be a Husky or a Steel or an Echo or something like that. But if you're someone that's already got a bunch of saws, kind of like messing with them a little bit, or if you're somebody, I think it was Brandon Fischer, said if you live in suburbia and you're going to use a chainsaw once a year or something, this saw will probably work just fine for you. But understand, more than likely you're going to have to mess with the carburetor because almost none of them are right from the factory. I think some of the factory workers may be right-handed, maybe left-handed, and they kind of intermingle, and it just doesn't work out very well for the consumer. But anyways, everyone, it is getting cold. The wind's still blowing. It's still raining and misting everywhere. So I'm going to go get warm in the house, get a wood fire going, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.